Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Castellanos, one away. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. David Ortiz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
David Ortiz.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Into the box, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Pomerantz sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Starling Marte gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. Nick Castellanos set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a snap throw to first. A runner on first with 2 away. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he is in there. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. A little tapper. throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Hanley Ramirez settles into the box for his first chance. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Line drive to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jim Clifton strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now.
No strike.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Jordy Mercer takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a high strike there. 0-1. Koji Uehara will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Runners on first with 1 down. Gregory Polanco will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play in the... Number 65 leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Travis Shaw stands in for the first time.
Travis Shaw.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you got a few options here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Underhanded flip. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. John Jaso digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Sean.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Left fielder, Billy.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to look it in is Hundley, and that's out number 1. And he's safe. Josh Harrison is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To short. 1 there. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with Xander Bogaerts will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Jasso takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone in the inning now for David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Marte. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
A solo home run for David Ortiz. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Starling Marte is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. 1 away, and here's the 3rd baseman, Nick Castellanos. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Bradley arranged to his left and put it away, 2 down.
Up next for
Jim Clifton stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 out, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Eduardo Nunez stands in.
The shortstop.
Uehara pauses. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Betts. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Hanley Ramirez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Number 65.
Number 65 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco moves over, and that retires the side. Gregory Polanco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw coasts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Francisco Cervelli will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Uehara looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Shaw is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. In there, a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So striding in, Billy Burns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Carson Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5.
Carson Smith.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home, and he is in there. Josh Harrison will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Travis Shaw makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Patrick Hager will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Patrick Hager.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. High pop-up. Castellanos is going to get there. 1 down. Nick Hundley is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit to third, taken in by Castellanos. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Starling Marte will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Nick Castellanos will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Clifton. He singled his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Gregory Polanco stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
That's wide, 2-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
And that's over, 3-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally. As Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Nunez on to first, and Big Papi's set down there, a double play. Mookie Betts ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Burns. Gone!
Now batting.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Francisco Cervelli steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Jaso. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. On the ground near home. That winds up foul for the second strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Billy Burns gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So stepping in, Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Nick Castellanos will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Brad Ziegler will come on out
now
of the
pitching for Boston, number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Lays off 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hit hard to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2. Jim Clifton steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
3 runs already home here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he's safe. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco waits on it. 1 out. Number 65 will dig in. 0-for-2 in the ball game. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Travis Shaw will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Quentin Odell is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A throw behind the runner at second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Gregory Polanco will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Francisco Cervelli digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. John Jaso stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Chop this one right side. Ortiz fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Now in the box, Billy Burns. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lifted the other way to left center. Ramirez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Nick Hundley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Number 40 is going to be asked to try and beat Boston. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Xander Bogaerts comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Neftali Feliz will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that.